In Psalm 115 and verse 3, there's a verse I think that is easily misunderstood. It says, "But our God is in the heavens. He does whatever he pleases." And often when we think of someone who does whatever they please, we think of someone who is very self-centered. And so they do whatever they please, regardless of how it affects anyone else, regardless of how it impacts anyone else, regardless of whether it's good for anyone else. But perhaps a better understanding of that verse would be to say, our God is in the heavens. He does all that he pleases. Anything that God chooses to do, anything that pleases him, he is able to do because he is all powerful. And when we think about God doing whatever pleases him or all that he pleases to do, we don't need to think about him doing things that are only for his benefit without any consideration for anyone else, because God's very nature is that he loves us, that he created us for relationship with us, with a relationship with him, and that he has moved throughout history to redeem his people and moving toward restoring all things to the way that he originally created them. So when we think about God doing all that he pleases or whatever he pleases, we can rest in the fact that what he pleases, what gives him pleasure, is things that are for his glory and our good. And we can trust in that. We don't need to worry that God's going to do something just to get us. God doesn't do things just to get us. God does things sometimes to refine us. Sometimes he does things just to give us pleasure. But always he does things redemptively. Always he does things with the purpose of redemption and restoration. So we can rejoice today in the fact that our God is in the heavens and he does everything that he pleases. And no one can thwart his plans. No one can stand up against him. What he intends for us to happen will happen. And because he is a God of holiness, because he is a God of love, because he is a God of justice and righteousness, because he is a God who does not change, that fact that he can do whatever he pleases should bring us a great deal of joy rather than any amount of fear.